cottage where the heart's always warm. We're cooking up love through every storm. From delicious breads to a meal that delights, we find light and joy in every bite. In Dogwood Cottage we share every tale. In the podcast chair every voice will prevail. Fierce women and men standing strong and tall. We're lifting each other. There's room for us all. Out in the garden with each seed we sow, we watch God's great earth help our hopes grow. From blossoms to harvest, there's joy we unearth in tending the soul in this beautiful earth. And when grief comes knocking, we'll walk through that door, honoring the love while we learn to restore. With Brody beside us and friends we hold dear, we manage to laugh through every tear. From cozy little corners to a wreath on the door, we turn every space into something more. With each thoughtful touch, each light that we've shown, we're making our house feel like it's truly home. Come gather round the hearth, we're never alone. In Dogwood Cottage we all have a home, with love in the kitchen and strength when we share. Together we heal with hearts laid bare. Hearts laid bare.
Hello, everybody. How are you today? Hi, Debs, and Zephyr is here. And I believe one friend is lurking because she's at work. Hello. And I just wanted to say how tickled I am today to have my friend Debs on. I'm so pleased that she agreed to do this. And I'm going to bring her on stage. Hello there, Missy.
Hello, how are you?
Good. How are you?
Oh, well, you see it all, as they say.
I'm so glad you agreed to do this. Thank you.
That's okay. Not at all. I'll send you the bill later.
I love it. Oh, so Debs, for those who don't know, you live in Scotland. You live in the lowlands near the UK border, the border of England.
Yeah, the bordering. Yes, what we call the Sassenach border.
Oh, okay. And have you lived in that area all of your life?
No, I've lived in every single corner of Scotland, actually. From down south to south of Scotland, right up to the very north.
Oh my goodness! And what do you love all the areas equally, pretty much?
Well, I love where I am because this is home. But to be quite honest, I lived and worked in Aberdeen, which is in the northeast of Scotland for many years, and I absolutely loved that area.
Okay. Now
it was near Balmoral, where the Queen goes for her summer, where the late Queen went for her holidays. Yeah.
Oh, wonderful! So that's in the Highlands, then.
It's in the northeast, what we call the Grampian Mountains, which is the northeast of Scotland.
Okay. Now, you sent me some pictures that I'm going to add. So that's near where you live now, right?
Yeah, that's just kind of up the road a wee bit from where I am.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous. Oh, look at that water. That's water, right?
It sure is, yes.
Oh my goodness. Oh, I feel such a calling to go to Scotland. Mike and I wanted to go so badly.
Oh,
Um, Hello, Petra. Hello, Jules. Thanks for coming.
hi, Petra. Hi, Jules. Sorry.
Don't be sorry. And then here's another photo you sent me. Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's lovely, isn't
beautiful.
it? Hmm.
Absolutely lovely. And here's another.
Yeah,
Mm.
it's a beautiful country. It really is.
Oh, it is. Wow, what a blessing. Um, when you were a little girl, did you like what did you think you would be when you grew up? What did you think you would become?
I all I ever wanted to be when I was little or young, was to be a history teacher because history is my absolute passion.
Oh, that's wonderful. History is so when you were little, I mean, I've got to say, I don't know of how many little children know they want to be a history teacher.
Oh, I just loved history from a very young age. I just
What
loved it. Still do.
do you attribute that to anyone in your life? Your love of history?
No, not really. I've always been a bit of even when I was little, I've always been a bit of a bookworm, and I used
Mhm.
to read. I was always fascinated with kings and queens, so I
Okay.
always used to read up on kings and queens. That was how I
Yeah.
sort of started, and it just kind of grew from there.
Oh, that's lovely. Um,
Mm.
did your life turn did your life turn out the way you expected or completely differently?
Completely differently. Absolutely nothing like what I thought it was going to be.
So, can you tell us what you're comfortable sharing about your life?
Well, I didn't become a history teacher, let's put it that way. And the reason being is because of my dad. Now, you have to remember that this was like at the tail end of the 1970s.
Mhm.
And to be a history teacher, of course, you had to go to university. And my dad was like, there's no way you're going to university. It's all full of hippies and drug addicts, and I'm not letting you anywhere near a university.
Well, right, it was the times, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. So that got kind of knocked on the head, shall we say.
Oh, bless his heart. He was looking out for you.
Yeah,
Oh.
I know.
Um, can you think of one decision you made that changed the entire course of your life?
Yes, I can. It was meeting my now husband.
Okay. And
That completely changed my life.
how old were you
Totally.
at the time?
I was in my 40s.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I was. I was actually already married when I met him.
Okay.
And, and happily, I have to say.
Mhm.
And meeting him just totally changed everything. Everything.
Okay. Okay. Um, how would you describe yourself in 3 words and why those words?
I would say funny because I can make people laugh.
Mhm.
Tired because I can never bloom and sleep. And resourceful because I can open a jar just using pure rage. You will open.
Oh, I love it. I love those answers. That those are different from any I've gotten before.
Oh, well, there you go then.
Um, now, when you think about women and their strength, what do you think makes a woman truly strong?
I think a strong woman, they don't shy away from who they are. They can, you can cry, or they can cry, and then you can also rebuild your life. And
Mhm.
you can even carry 17 grocery bags in one trip just out of pure stubbornness.
You're
Definitely
absolutely
strong.
right.
No, I can do it myself, thank you.
Speaking of strength, what's the hardest thing you've ever lived through?
Um, I would say really this past year, losing both my parents.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a really hard year. That started about April last year, kind of right through into January this year.
Okay.
Um, and yeah, it's a year I would never wish on anybody, and I
Mm-hmm.
certainly don't want to go through again.
Right. Right. It's a heartbreaking time. I understand that. I can't imagine losing both within a year. That had to have been extremely difficult
It it,
because
it, it, it was because basically it, they were both so quick, you
mm-hmm.
know, because my mum just got sort of diagnosed with terminal cancer in the
Mm.
April, and she died in the May. And
Oh
my
my goodness.
dad, his health started going really downhill after we lost mum. But obviously, I expected him to live for a good few years yet.
Mhm.
But he's just deteriorated so badly during the year. I think he gave up after losing her. I honestly think that's what it was.
Yeah.
Um, and then basically we got told in December, the middle of December, that he only had a couple of weeks left and went into
Mhm.
hospice care, and we lost him just after New Year.
Yeah.
Um, so, you sort of think, well, this time last year, because the anniversary of my mum's first death is coming up a week today.
Okay.
So this time last year, I had both my parents, and now I don't.
Oh,
So, yeah, it's been tough. It's really been tough.
it's such a shock to our system because they're the only people who knew us from day one.
Yep,
And
exactly.
yeah. And
hmm I think. Sorry.
no, go ahead.
I think for me, losing my dad, it's something. Obviously, I've not come to terms with that yet, because I was super, super close to my dad. He
Okay.
was like my advisor, mentor, even when he told me things I didn't want to hear and whatever. And I thought, oh God, he does make sense, doesn't he? You know. So I felt I could speak to him about anything.
Mhm.
And as I say, even though I might not like what he had to say, I knew he had the best intentions for me. Um, and I just miss him being around. It's like I've kind of lost a part of me. Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm so sorry, honey.
Mm.
Oh, was there a moment you didn't think you would make it, but you did? And not necessarily with your parents, but at any time in your life so far? Did you?
Um, I it wasn't so much I don't think I could make it. There was times I maybe felt like giving up on things.
Right.
Um, I think there was one, there's been like a couple of work related issues which I can't go into any detail,
Right.
but I've got a real sense of right for wrong, and I sort of took a position at work, which actually made me very unpopular. But
Mhm.
I knew I was doing the right thing,
Right.
um, and I that almost finished me. To be
Yeah.
quite honest,
Yeah.
but I stood my ground, and everything turned out good in the end.
Yeah. So going back to that question, what do you think makes a woman strong? You're obviously a very strong woman. So,
Yeah,
so living by your values and your convictions.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Uh,
I think what makes a woman strong is basically, being true to themselves. And I think you become strong when you stop living your life to please other people, because
right.
that's an easy thing to do.
Mhm.
Because you don't want to upset other people. You don't want to upset apple carts. You want to have a peaceful life. But quite often it's at the detriment to your own kind of self-being, your own self-worth. And I think, to say, right, okay, no, I'm putting me first now. That doesn't mean to say you're being selfish. It
Right.
just means to say you're putting your own happiness and your own life first. And that takes a strong woman to do that. But eventually, when you sort of say, right, I'm now going to put myself before, keeping so and so happy or whatever,
Right.
you do feel so much better for it, and you do feel you can almost feel as though you can take on the world, sort of thing. So I think learning to put yourself first will add to your strength and just make you an all-round stronger person.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I won't ask how hardship changed you then, because, well, I will. Apart from that, has hardship changed you in any way?
Yeah, it's made me tougher.
Okay.
It's made me a tougher person. And I can look back and say, well, I did the right thing. I've
Right.
always done the right thing. And I've not done something to make other people happy. I've been true to myself, and I've not
Right.
compromised my morals, if you like, for want of a better word. And if that's upset people, it's upset people. But so be it. I know I've done the right thing.
Right. Has anyone ever underestimated you?
Yes, I would say they have. But how I kind of sort of deal with that is I don't make a fuss. I don't shout and scream. I deal with things quietly,
Mm-hmm.
and they they end up kind of not knowing what's hit them
Right.
because
Right.
they won't see me coming. I think that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Right. Um, when did you first realize you didn't need anyone's permission to live your life the way you wanted?
Probably the first morning I had a cream cake for breakfast. I thought, hey, there's nobody here that can tell me not to have it. No,
I love it.
I think, to be quite honest, I was actually pretty young because I moved away from home when I was 16 years old
Mhm.
to start nursing, which is what I did go into to begin with. And
Mashing?
obviously, nursing,
Oh, nursing.
nursing,
Nur- Gotcha.
nursing, learning to be a nurse.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
Um, and I had to kind of move to the city, up to Edinburgh for that. And I was completely on my own because I was in like the nursing accommodation and could do what I liked, and didn't have anybody to tell me what to do, what not to do. Obviously at
Right.
work I did, but out with
Mhm.
work, no, I was a total free agent, and it was fantastic.
That's great. I think it's wonderful. Um, have you ever had to start over from scratch, Debs? And what was that like?
Yes, I did. Again, and you're probably going to find a common theme is going to run through with a lot of these answers. It
Okay.
was when I got together with my now husband,
Okay.
because the reason being is we were both married when we got together, and we were both very unhappily married, but
Hmm.
we were both, I would say, well off, for want of a better phrase. But
Okay.
to leave our relationships quickly to get what we call in Scotland a kind of quick divorce,
Hmm.
we basically said, right, you have everything. So,
Right.
for example, my husband got our house, his wife got their house. We didn't fight anything. We basically just had the clothes that we stood up in, and whatever income we were making. So it was very much starting from complete and absolute scratch. We had to kind of rebuild our financial aspect of our life, as well as the other areas of our life as well.
Right. Right. Wow. Um,
Yeah.
what does independence mean to you now versus when you were younger?
Um, I, I think independence means basically just having the courage to stand on your own for your own values.
Hmm.
You know, because obviously, you know, when you're younger, being independent means, yeah, I can stay out late at night. Whereas now,
Right.
you know, or yeah, I can sleep in 11 o'clock in the morning. Whereas
Hmm.
now it's more just having the courage of, you know, basically, you know, just standing up for yourself and for what you want to do,
Right.
and doing what's best for you. But I'll tell you as well, what independence also means, it means that, you know, quite often you won't let anybody touch the side of your bed when you're sleeping. You know, that's that's a major thing now. You know, that's how I demonstrate my independence. Stay on your own side of the bed.
I love it. You know, I have what's called over here a queen size bed, and
Uh-huh.
when I move, I was thinking of downsizing to a double, but I think I'm just going to take the queen because
Quite right.
because
Yeah.
Brody sleeps with me and he needs to stay on his side.
Well, exactly. Yes, I know. I know. I mean, you don't want a hairy bum in your face, are you? Well, maybe you do. I don't know.
Oh gosh. I had a dog that would do that. He would spin on the pillows and settle down, and Mike would always joke because I got the ass end and he got the face. Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
oh dear.
Um, I'm going to skip a couple questions because I think they're redundant. What has love taught you?
Like love has taught me. It's taught me patience. That's for sure. It's also taught me forgiveness, and love's all also taught me how to pretend that I'm listening to somebody when they're explaining cryptocurrency to me. You know, because I mean, I just want to switch off as soon as somebody starts talking about it.
Mhm. I love what you said though. That's beautiful. Um,
Yeah.
oh, this is I love this question and everybody's answer has been different so far. No pressure. What is the biggest misconception about women as they age, do you think?
Right. Okay. Right. I'm going to be honest here, and I'm actually being serious. Okay. This is
Mhm.
I'm not joking, but I honestly believe that one of the biggest misconceptions about women as they age is that they go off sex. It's not true. It's not. No, it's not.
I know
Honestly,
it's not. I know it's not, but I'm just
you
giggling.
know. You know, because I think women when they go through the menopause, I think, oh, that's the end of my sex life, you know, because your hormones all change and whatever, but
Mhm.
and you lose your libido and well, I know it's rubbish,
It is
absolute
rubbish.
rubbish.
It
Yeah,
is absolute rubbish. Let me
yeah.
silence my phone here. I'm gonna get back on the questions. Um, no, I think that's very valid, and it was different. You gave me a different answer than any other person so far. No, I think you're absolutely right, and
Yeah.
and yeah, yeah.
Mm.
Um, what would you tell a woman who is afraid of being alone, living alone, or just being alone?
Well, I think being alone's totally underrated, you know,
Mhm.
because obviously if you're alone, you haven't got anybody breathing weirdly near you when you're sleeping for a kickoff, which is always a good thing. But no, I think being alone and being lonely are two different things because
You're right.
you can be alone and you're not lonely, you know,
Right.
because you've got lots of friends, you've got hobbies, or you're just a very social person.
Mhm.
Whereas you could live with four other people and you could be really alone.
You could.
Um, you know, so yeah, being alone doesn't necessarily mean to say you're going to be lonely.
Right. Right. That's very valid. And yeah, you can we can encourage a woman who's alone to look at the positive aspects of
Yeah.
that. For sure. I
Absolutely.
mean, there's been some. I mean, I hate to say it, but with Mike being gone, there's been some positives. Mainly the
There will have
breathing, the
been.
strange breathing in
The breath.
bed.
Oh, and not leaving the toilet seat up. I bet that's another
There
one
you
as
go.
well.
There you go. Hold a second. I'm gonna mute myself and have a good cough. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, goodness.
Hope
Okay,
everybody's
there we
well.
go. I
Oh,
have the
right, you're
door
back.
open for my little dog, and the pollen is
Oh,
just flowing in.
oh, is
Oh,
it? Oh gosh. Oh dear.
yeah. It's in my throat.
Brody's not allergic to pollen, is he?
No,
Just no.
he's laying half in and half out. It's so funny. Um,
Bless him.
now, Debs, when did you feel the most confident in your life?
When did I feel the most confident in my life? Um, probably, probably where I would probably say my late 40s, to be quite honest.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause I think that is really when you do sort of develop, when you do start putting yourself first, or not taking crap, or feeling that you can actually say no to somebody without having to write a 5-page apology afterwards.
Right.
You know, rather than worrying that you're upsetting somebody. So I think I would say it was my late 40s that I started becoming more confident, because I just started. That's the positive thing about it, I think, is for a woman as you get older, I think you do. It's not that you become less tolerant. I just think you learn to just not take rubbish the same. You know, I think
Right.
because you've been through, by that stage of life, you've been through a lot, and you start to sniff out bullshit pretty quickly.
Right.
Um, so yeah, I think it's just basically, you know, sort of saying what you mean, and just not taking rubbish. And I think for me that came in around about my late 40s.
Okay. Um, so that's one of the freedoms that comes with aging that younger women don't realize. I mean,
Exactly.
I
Yeah.
couldn't say no for so many years, whether it was
Yeah. I
just
was.
to
Yeah.
help at school, help at church.
Yeah.
Of course, I said
Yeah.
yes sometimes, but I felt like I could never say no.
I
And
know.
yeah,
Exactly. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, because you worry what they would think of you. They think, "Oh my God, they're going to think I'm a terrible person because
right,
I'm letting them down," and you haven't. You know, it's, you know, you said no because you don't want to do it, or because you've got something else on, or whatever. You know, but yeah, I would say, I would definitely say it's something that comes to women maybe later in their life.
mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Um, so can you think of anything else women gain with age that you haven't mentioned?
Um, again, I think I just go back to the experience, the experience of life, and I
Mm-hmm.
think, you know, what they've gone through. Every woman will have gone through their own individual journey, and how that journey shapes them is
Right,
unique to them.
right,
So I don't think there's a blanket answer to that one. Women might have gone through a lot of really horrendous things in their life, and it's maybe affected them badly. So they've
mm-hmm.
maybe gained nothing. They've maybe lost a lot of things.
That's
You know,
true.
they were maybe a confident teenager, and now they're the opposite. So I think on the whole, I think, yeah, women do become more confident. They become more comfortable in their own skin. Um, as I say, they smell bullshit pretty early on.
Right.
But I think it's unique to every woman, and I think it's very much dependent on their own life journey, to be quite honest.
Right. Now, libido aside, did anything else surprise you as you got older?
Um, yes, aha.
What?
Starting to make strange noises when I get up off a seat. You know, but I never did that when I was younger. You know, now it's like, Oh God! Oh,
Crickety crackety.
yeah.
That's a good one. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love this. I mean, you can't get this through WhatsApp. You're great. You're absolutely great. Oh,
Oh,
uh,
dear.
looking back, is there any advice you'd give to your 21-year-old self?
Yes, I would. I would say what I would say to my 21-year-old self today would be start your pelvic floor exercises now before you start sneezing. Because believe you me, trust me and believe it will be worth it.
Jeez. Oh my goodness. Okay, smarty pants. What about your 30-year-old self?
Well, I'd give my 31-year-old self a warning. I'd say the day is fast approaching when you will be getting excited about going out to buy an air fryer.
That's true. That's very true. Oh gosh. Oh, you know, some women feel absolutely invisible.
Mm.
Is there something what would you tell someone who feels invisible?
Um, Basically, I, I, I I think if anybody feels invisible, then it's up to others to give them support,
Hmm.
and to get them to believe in themselves more.
Hmm.
It is very easy to be invisible, especially when you're amongst stronger characters, or those that shout the loudest,
Hmm.
or whatever. And you just don't feel you've got the confidence or to kind of match that, if you like. So I think it's to do something that you feel comfortable about doing. So if, for example, you love, say, doing quizzes, then go to the local pub and become part of the quiz team where you're on the same level as other people,
Hmm.
and whatever. So do things, put yourself into situations, put yourself into arenas where you feel comfortable, where you feel that you can, that you're up there with everybody else, if you like, and just
Right.
remove yourself from situations where you don't feel comfortable, or at ease. Just
Hmm.
start doing what you want to do.
Yeah. Yeah. Concentrate on their strengths and
Mm,
and get out there. Yeah, you're right. Um,
yeah.
what is one thing that no one tells women about strength?
Um, I would say, to be quite honest, that when somebody tells you something that really grates on your nerves, or really annoys you, or you think, oh my God, and you actually out loud reply, yeah, that sounds good, while internally losing your mind, that's a great strength, to kind of sort of batten it when you, you go, yeah, that sounds good, that's nice. You think, oh God, for God's sake.
My goodness. Uh, I'm afraid to ask the next question. What should every woman know before it's too late?
What should I? Okay. Well, no, I would say definitely take a trip. Go do
Yes.
definitely just decide one day I would like to go to visit the United States or wherever,
Mhm.
and do it. Do it.
Yeah.
Definitely take if it's just a one trip, take that trip.
Mhm.
Um, and obviously, I would definitely advise women to leave an unhappy, toxic relationship. As
Right.
hard as hard as that is, and believe you me, I know how hard that is. I waited 23 years to do that,
Uh-huh.
um, but it's the best decision I ever made.
Good.
Even if at the time what you're going through is turbulent and awful. Um, and the only other thing I would say is never ever trust that tiny update on your phone. You know, constantly we've got a wee update to do. Like 10 hours later, and you kind of get into your phone and whatever. So never trust a tiny update on your phone. That's another thing.
Oh my goodness. Tell us what you're most proud of in your life.
I am most proud of my son and my husband.
Yes. It's
My
wonderful.
my son has defied all expectations of me expecting him to be a lagerlout and a good for nothing, and he's actually turned out totally sane. Has a high-powered job, and yeah, I sort of think he actually related to me. No, I am so. I seriously, I'm so proud
I
of him.
know.
I know, and I'm so proud of my husband because, honest to God, putting up with me day in and day out. I mean, how he does it,
Oh,
I
stop.
honestly don't know, but hey, he does because he loves me so much.
There you go.
Yeah,
Oh, what has been your life's greatest lesson so far?
I would say my life's greatest lesson um, is, again, common theme, is living your life for you and not for
Mhm.
other people.
Okay.
That's basically it. Simple. Live your life for you and not other people.
And it's really important to find a partner that will either allow you to do that or join you in doing that, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. And that kind of going back, that was the reason why my marriage ended eventually,
Hmm.
because it was very much controlling. It was very much coercive control. It wasn't
Mm,
physical abuse, it was emotional and psychological abuse.
right.
Um, and I wasn't allowed to live my own life. You know, I wasn't even allowed to say I'm going out with a friend because all I would get was, "Oh, you obviously prefer being with your friends than you do with me." Um, so that's just a tiny, tiny example. 'Cause I don't really want to
Mhm.
go into any great detail.
Right, right.
Um, but when I met my husband, my now current absolutely adorable soulmate of a husband,
Oh,
he said, I would never dream of telling you what to do or who, you know, if you want to go out with your
right,
friends, you go out with your friends. You know,
right.
um, so yeah, that's it's like my life has completely changed, completely altered, since we've been together. Yep.
Oh, I love hearing that. That's wonderful. What, Debs, what do you hope people remember about you?
Oh gosh.
Oh, wait a minute.
Um,
Billy wants to know how old you are, if you don't mind saying.
oh, oh well. I hate to say this, but I'm going to be 63 this year. Oh,
There you go, Gilly. And I'm going to be 67 in August. So I'm sorry. So go. I was
well,
asking.
I hope people remember me as being funny and kind, because I am a kind person.
Mhm.
Um, uh, and also, I hope people remember that I'm the person that always had the chocolate biscuits in the house when they came to visit.
Hey, that's something to be remembered for. That's very
Yeah.
important, very important. When do you feel most like yourself?
When I'm sitting in front of the television with my joggers on, eating a big carton of ice cream.
There
Oh,
you
that's
go.
me. That's me. Yep. Happy like a pig in shit. I am. Yeah.
Oh gosh, you know what? I'm looking through a couple of these and they would be really redundant, I just know. Um, is there anything you survived that people don't know about?
Yes. A family group chat during the holidays. That was horrendous. Oh God. If I ever hear from Uncle Tom again, it'll not be too soon, let me tell you.
Oh, you're so funny. Oh my goodness. Oh. So, what would you say your greatest act of courage has been in your life so far?
My greatest act, well, apart from coming on here just now,
I love it.
I think my greatest act of courage was leaving my abusive first marriage. Yeah,
Right, right.
definitely,
Yeah, I figured
definitely,
that's,
not a shadow. Yeah.
yeah. Like a lot of these questions are very redundant. I really need to rework these. Is there anything you want to add about yourself that I didn't ask?
Um, no, not really. Just basically, just trying to think. No, not at all. Not at all. No,
What's
I think we've covered everything.
what is your idea of the perfect day?
Well, there's a thing. My idea of the perfect day is getting up in the morning, um, getting showered, dressed, and spending the day with my lovely husband, whether we go
Mhm,
shopping or whatever, or going to see my grandchildren. I've got two
mhm.
granddaughters. Spending time with them is amazing. Um, so yeah, I think spending time with family
Yes.
and just chilling, being outdoors. I love being outdoors as
Mhm.
well. So yeah, that and not being on social media, having a day away from social media is
No,
amazing.
I
Definitely,
agree. I agree
yeah.
fully. Yep.
Mhm.
I think
Mhm.
spending I we could go do the most boring stuff, but being with my
Yeah.
husband and out and about, it was
Mhm.
just the
Yeah,
perfect day for me.
it was. Yeah, me too. Me too. Definitely.
Well, listen, I want to thank you for coming on. I'm so glad we had a chat. I'm so glad I know you even better now.
That's
And
okay.
yeah, I really
Ah,
appreciate it. And
yeah, I just hope
everybody
I'm
in the
not.
no, you were
Sorry.
wonderful. It's so
I know.
funny. It felt so good to laugh like that. Sometimes things on this application get so darn serious and
Oh, I
heavy.
know. I know.
And
People need to go out and touch grass more. Go and
or
let.
hug a
You've got
tree.
one life. Just go and live it. Live it.
Yep, yep, yep. This should be entertainment.
Yeah.
Oh, all right, honey. Well, thank you so much for coming, and thank you everybody in the chat. I really appreciate it. Oh, before I forget, on Sunday at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Zephyr, would you drop the link to Lady Fanny's channel before we go? She's going to have a Sunday reset with the royal take of the week. Hello, Lady Nim. Thanks for coming. Um, yeah,
Is that
so
is that at 2 o'clock on Sunday?
on Eastern time,
Yeah.
so 7 for you.
Oh, sorry, Lady Fanny, I'm washing my hair at that time. Too bad.
I love it. Oh,
She's going to kill me now.
there you go. There's her link. Thanks, Zephyr. So yeah, everybody join us over there. It's just a lovely laid back place
Yeah,
to be.
yeah,
I love her channel.
yeah.
All
We
right.
love Lady Fanny. Yeah.
Yep. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, and have a good day.
Okay. Thank you. See you. See you on the other side.
Bye.
Bye.